So, the history of the pier. So this turns around and tells you every seaside resort in the UK used to have a pier. It was like a walkway that went out in the ocean that had a theatre on it, or it had cafes, and it was a central part of the community. So Worthing had two piers. It had this pier, sorry about the wind guys, it had this pier, which I'm going on now, and it also had the West Pier. But the West Pier here caught fire and burnt down, similar to Brighton. Brighton had two piers, and I'm going to go Wednesday, and I'm going to go and have a look at Brighton Pier. But the people are on the beach here, so this is the summer in the UK. So it's not a sandy beach, it's a shale beach, and people still come to the pier. And it has, this is the front of the pier, and it's got like a ballroom, it's got a seating area, but it's closed, okay, because there's a storm coming in. For me, and it's not as clear or as pristine clean as you get back in the Philippines or you get back in Far East, but it's because the ocean reflects the sky. So the sky today, as you can see, it's overcast, it's grey, there's a storm coming in there, and it reflects that. If it was a blue sky, this would be clear water. So yeah, right. So let's have a walk on this pier. You can see the wind in those flags. It's crazy time. So this is the payment booth, and it used to be a payment booth. I don't know whether it still is. No cycles, no jumping, no diving, no overhead casting, so no fishing. So let's go and have a walk. So yeah, it's got a wooden struts. It's got artwork going out the side of it. Now, I was here, the reason I'm coming here today is I was here in August, not this August, many years ago, and I was having something to eat here on this restaurant with a girlfriend at the time, and this is where they announced the war in the Falklands when I was having my dinner here, which was quite a shock, really. And now, some 30 or whatever years later, I'm coming back on the pier. Has it changed? Yeah, it's got a little bit of faded artwork. People are sitting there having their lunches, and it is, as I said, it's a communal part of the culture of seaside resorts. I used to turn around and have places where you could do amusements, and you could turn around and do penny arcade. Now I don't think they got penny arcades on here. I need to go and find that. A penny is a coin. It's about this big, and it's an old school. And they used to turn around and do lots and lots of machines where you put a penny in and it would roll down and slide and drop other pennies off, and you could play. We have one-arm bandits where you put a penny in, you pull the handle. So this is called Peach on the Pier, and it used to be an amusement arcade. It used to turn into all those penny arcade stores. Now it's a coffee shop on the end of the pier. So you've got a seating area out here, and inside you can turn around and get your coffees, you can get sandwiches, you can get snacks. But we're right at the end of the pier. Years and years and years ago, down here on these on this cast iron, there used to be boats that used to take you out for trips just into the ocean. Just turn around and you go along there, and it will do sightseeing going this way, or it will do sightseeing going down to Brighton. But cafe. This cafe is like, yeah, 200 years old in this pier, and I came here in 1988 when they turned around and announced the Falkland War, and I was sitting in one of these windows having a meal and a snack while the storm was happening and the rough seas. But the coffee shop is still there. I don't know whether it's got Art Deco on the inside, but let's go and have a little look, shall we? But there we go. So that goes down to Worthing. My mum lives down there, about 6 miles, 7 miles. Caught a bus today, 700 along the coast road. For a return ticket, it's £14, which, yeah, is quite expensive, but it's there. 2-tier. Got the bar area here, coffee shop area here. Guys fishing, and they'll fish for mackerel or coley or cod or haddock, yeah, or gurnard. So you can see how clear it is. It's just that reflection of the sky doesn't make it bathwater clear. It's a cafe, coffee shop, beach on the pier, so you can sit on the top part there. You can sit downstairs overlooking this lovely view. So it's the wind isn't this side because of that partition down the middle. The other side it's quite breezy and people sit there to turn and cool down. This side it's yeah, gone to the amusement arcade, gone to the penny arcade, gone to the naughty postcards. Big thing about the British after the war and going into the 60s and 70s, they used to turn around and produce postcards that you sent to your friends saying that you were away, you were on holiday, and it will turn around and have all these naughty caricatures on the front of it, and I mean naughty, yeah. And it'll be big ladies in bikinis and stuff like that, and then there'll be a little old man that had been with that girl, but that girl, sorry, and then he'll be turning around and chasing a little girl around the beach. In the 70s, a guy made a fortune at it called Benny Hill, and he used to live on the south coast. I don't think he lived here, but he lived on the south coast. So along the pier, come around this little room, and this is an amusement arcade. So you put some pennies in there and you turn around and play the amusements. This is old school amusement arcade, not like you get, so you have crazy toys, you have a crane, and if you're away in the summer you come down here. So you drop the coins down, go in the back, push the coins forward, gain the money. There's lots of those in the middle. Throw the ball, knock down the coconuts, all electronic. But how many people here? And if you need cash, you go to the cashier's desk. I think this man's won a lot. I think he's had a lucky day. So if you win, you get those little tickets, those yellow tickets, and then you come to the cashier and you cash them in. But it's busy, so it's on the left hand side of the pier as you're looking at the pier, and you can come in, and it's called the Family Entertainment Centre. It's an amusement arcade, and it's there to take money from you. That's what it's designed to. It's a bit like the government, isn't it? They want to take money from you. Yeah, all governments. So the government should set up some more amusement arcades. But anyway, onwards and upwards, we're going down this side. So we came on this side, we're going to go out this side. And there's that door I found. And people are making a beeline for it. But it's not like Genshin, and it's not like Tomb Raider, and it's not like Call of Duty. These are old school gaming machines that you turn around and put your pennies in or your 10 pence in, and you're coin operated, and you turn around and try and win some extra. But it's a way of turning around and keeping your children happy, and part of your holiday when you come to the seaside. go to the pier, and all piers are similar. Some piers actually have a theatre, which this one does at the end, but there's nothing on at the moment because I think it's about getting back into the swing of it after COVID. So the Worthing Repertory Company, or the Arts, would come here and put on shows, something like Sleeping Beauty, Othello, you know, Death by Murder, all those little things that will come along. But you used to have to pay to get in, but it's all free now because people don't want to pay an entrance fee. The pier should be open. It's a little shop doing trinkets, doing knickknacks, local stuff. Theatre's on the left. As I said, you have these groins here that come out from the ocean, come out from the beach into the ocean, and that stops the shale and the sand all moving along the beach and ending up down there, and this ends up as nothing. So it just turns around and levels out the beach, really keeps the shale and the pebbles where they are. Okay, because it's quite a heavy sea. They go quite a way out. You can see them over there, you can see them over there, but they just make sure there's no erosion on the beach. What we got here? So this is the theatre. Getting some air in. Oh, there you go. So they got gymnastics and bouncing around and doing artwork, but these people are actually doing like a circus for the in this theatre. So you'll pay to come in, they'll do acrobats. You'll sit around the stage and watch what's going on. Okay. What have we got here? So, son of a peach. It's a play on words. Peach being a fruit, it's son of a bitch. Beach. It's an ice cream. So you can get ice cream here. This is called a 99 flake. Very popular. Don't know how much it is. So Vita do bubble waffles. So you do the bubble waffle. Same as you get back in the Philippines. Coffee, slush, frozen dog. Oh, frozen dog. Okay. On that corner over there is lots of fish and chip shops. It used to be one of the most prestigious arcades in Worthing. It used to run around there, and this side as well, and that goes up towards the station and up Worthing High Street. But people are here and they park the motorcycles, but they're not motorcycles that aren't as popular here as they are in the Philippines. So you've got a BMW over there, you've got a Vespa there, you've got this thing here. Yeah, very, very nice. This is a 66 and this one's a 95. Or no, W registration, so that's quite old. Your registration prefix here is 66 is the year, and then it'll be 65 or 67. So pay as you go bike, so you turn around and scan the bikes, put a code in. Hot. Here in Worthing, and after 12 years I found a wimpy restaurant after 12 bloody years. My god, this used to be a popular brand when I was growing up. So this is a double cheeseburger or single cheeseburger, and you get ketchup, you get sausage vinegar, you get this other stuff, and this is it. I'm in a wimpy in Worthing. Unbelievable, isn't it? Look at that. I don't know whether it's an R or an ooh or a ah or a throw up in the sink. Let's find out.